It's fucking sexy.
I love I miss our 2010 ones, the one we're wearing now. And then it was 2011 they changed it. Or no, 2011 is the last year they wore these.
Oh, really? Yeah, dude, those uniforms are fucking bees.
Oh shit. They're going to coaching.
So they come up first and 10 now.
I was practicing with this guy right now because we play practicing a little bit with him for some new plays I could run. Or try to anyway.
They ain't gonna work, boy.
Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the
I don't know about that.
Breida, CD, an undrafted free agent from a season ago, and with
these jerseys throw me off. I keep thinking my quarterback is Christian Ponder.
As a free agent and expecting to be a 3-down back for them. As you mentioned, out for the season with an ACL injury. Almost fitting.
Oh yeah, dude, you're gonna see me come out in all these fucking formations. You're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Breida leading the league in rushing, tied for the lead, I should say, through the first 3 weeks of the season.
I haven't brought this one out since Madden 25. You're gonna see right now, like, oh shit.
Who can take some plays at running back as well.
Is it wrong?
Here's Breida. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it.
I saw Goodwin, but
maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
All right, here we go. They run with Breida.
I hate the stupid.
Immediately there. The tackle made
you should have spun the other way.
No, not that. Like, that was a good spin, but I hate the.
Sometimes it's just positioning on that play.
Fuck, I don't know where I was going with that. I love my mind went blank.
They out-leveraged them and won the battle.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
What?
What's that? Got to get to the 23 here on third.
Detroit.
Now a toss play. It's Breida.
No. I hate your spins.
Bro, I used to never use the spins, but then I found out they're fucking OP as shit.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for
Nah, this is a fucking bad. This is a bad play. Nah, this is a bad play. I'll stick on my simple shit.
He'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and ittle bring up third.
That was good.
Well, the
that was
defensive
good.
guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack
for
on
who?
this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage.
I was like, what the hell? All my guys went that way. I should have put one guy going to me. You know what I think they should do for Madden 20? Like, if you're scrambling, your receiver should like go that way, like in real life.
Yeah. Find their way back to the ball.
Yes, dude, for real. Yes! Damn it, he was open.
Let's go.
pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game.
He was open though, dude.
I got pressure. I don't care. I blitzed. I'm gonna have guys open when I blitz.
The tough rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And Gold is able to put it through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead.
I'll take it,
don't
dude.
break.
I like my new plays. They did pretty good on you. First time using them.
Only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go
Bend but don't break. That was good
defense.
defense.
Get you into the end zone, get you 6.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now a first carry for Latavius.
No, it went wrong way.
A lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard
Adrian
line.
Peterson.
Credited with a 1-yard gain.
I keep thinking, yeah, I keep thinking I'm like Madden 25 because these are what they wear in 25.
Swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive
Well,
linemen will take the bait.
it was the no Madden 13, my bad.
Open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Cousins. Left side
Oh.
Diggs.
That doesn't look like Diggs at all.
45 before being
I think it's
tackled.
crazy how they're gonna call Madden 25, Madden 25 still, because there already was a Madden 25. Even though it was supposed to be Madden, even though it was supposed to be on Madden 14.
This is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
I don't think they'll call it 25. I'm betting it'll be something else.
What are they gonna call it?
I don't know, but there's no way they're gonna call it 25
If you
again.
want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times
They'll
just
call
run
it
past
25.
the initial
I'm
point of
pretty sure,
contact,
dude.
And he'll go deep.
Because no one's gonna go to the store around that time and be like, oh, I want Madden 25, the old one.
I suppose, but I mean,
Well, so many times we look at a short run
Don't
and we
know.
praise the offense for trying to set
Yeah,
the
you never
tempo
know.
and
People could actually
establish
want
things,
the
but defensive
old Madden.
guys, hey,
But
they
it-
just
well,
won the battle
I don't know,
there.
'cause
Wasn't
it's
a big
just
run
like-
given up. They don't always have to absorb the body
I don't
blow.
know.
Sometimes they dish
I
them
really
out
don't know.
themselves.
They could go either way.
On 3rd down, Cousins finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he
I
can
didn't
get
think
a
I was gonna
matchup
get
against
any
a
rushing yards
linebacker,
there. You
maybe a
disguised that
defensive
play
end
pretty
dropping out
good.
of
I
the
thought
zone blitz.
I was about
Dude.
Win that battle
I
just
was
about
about to
every time.
audible into a pass because I'm like, shit.
Dude, fucking George Kittle. Oh my God,
Yeah,
bro.
what did he finish with?
180. Only 5 yards away from breaking the record.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. DeForest Buckner able to swamp him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5.
Yeah, he would have broke Shannon
Cousins
Sharp's
with work
record,
to do
dude.
after the sack as he brings his guys up on a
Shit.
3rd and long.
Only 5 yards away, dude. God
Now
damn.
Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen.
No!
Yes.
And they'll be inside
No!
the 25 now at the 24.
I knew the screen wasn't gonna work going your way, so I tried flipping it and going back the other way.
Dan Bailey now for the field goal try.
Shit.
From the left hash, this will be a 41-yard.
I mean, I was still there, but I just missed the tackle.
Knocked it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to
Come
that
on,
opening
defense.
field
You
goal.
just
with
step
3
up
This
to
was
here.
go.
I
present.
like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with
I like that.
sports.
They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the serve? What's the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like
a
that
really
one.
good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole
little bit,
thing.
little
I
bit.
love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Fuck yeah, I'm
Because
not
you're exactly
happy.
right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take
Ah, damn it, dude. That would have been first down if I just could have kept running.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
I hate how I can't call any audibles.
Oh, because you're in pistol or what?
Now it's Breda.
No, I can call audibles in pistol, but the Excel clock.
3 yards there.
Well, you can make audibles yet. You just gotta be quick about it.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important.
Yeah, but they have those animations where it's like, it's they take a while sometimes.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, boys.
4
Come on,
yards on
boys.
that
Let's
last
go. Let's
completion,
go.
So that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of
Come
the
on.
gun. And now
Yes!
the ball's out
Yes!
near midfield. And this belongs
Yes!
to the Vikings. So the defense there, opportunistic.
That's huge.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it?
That's
Because so
huge.
many times it's more a matter
I hate
of
fumbles, man, because you can't really control them. You know what I mean?
Well, you can. You just can't. Because you were trying to spin there, weren't you?
No. I wasn't trying to do anything. Yes!
Go down outside of the pocket for a
Yeah, I wasn't
sack,
trying to do
get
anything.
away, but
Like
could
just a
not.
normal
David
run.
Armstead in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Alright, that sucks. I gotta get something on this side. I can't let it go awry.
2nd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
No, I did too early.
Nice play, even though it was complete.
There's someone in the flags who's fucking there. Oh,
It's
Sherman.
an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. First down, here's the run with
No!
and a short
Compton,
gain there
make
down
that
to
block,
the
buddy.
37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now,
So
they
I'll
turn
take
into
that
6,
first
7,
quarter.
8, and
I'll take
maybe
that first
more
quarter.
later on.
Come on, boys.
Sorry.
Second down throw for Cousins. And he's got the hook up
Give me a
here.
minute.
Kyle Rudolph. And he's going
Go ahead and
to
play.
get this inside the 30.
What are you playing?
Cousins to his tight end Rudolph for a Viking first down. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, good.
Only a yard this time
Hit
as
one
he's taken
time.
down right around the 26.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Dude, you gotta make that catch.
To it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not playing anything. That's my ringtone.
Without a ton of pressure. pressure in his face. It just shows
Wow.
how difficult it is to pick up on his own defense.
I gotta change it though, cause dude, I was thinking like, what if I'm in class one day, like college, and I left one fucking sit there and it fucking rings. I'll be embarrassed, bro, cause I got some classes with some hot ass bitches.
Really?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people.
Well, one
College
was
pretty hard
like,
or not really?
Right? They want to see how the game's played that way.
you just gotta put in the effort, bro. If you don't put in the effort, then yeah, it's gonna be pretty. It's difficult.
What I'm seeing from them,
You know what I mean?
both of them hoping
Yeah.
to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
But anyway, like,
The 49ers
we're
getting
putting
set to
groups
try
and
out there. And last time they caught
I got fucking this one was talking to me and she was telling me that she's a gamer and I was surprised. I was like, you're a gamer? She's like, yeah.
And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their
You gotta figure out a way to stop your outside
touchdown.
runs. I can't let you beat me outside.
Better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved.
Watch it.
Here, right?
I think coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
They'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard
That was
line.
scary.
He'll get 8 on the
That was
scramble.
scary.
He'll be second and a couple.
Dude, I
Now,
thought I
that
was
was
gonna
not a bad
fumble.
scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very
Short,
manageable
third
take
and
that.
inches. Third and inches. Thank you.
I'll take field goal range.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Yeah! That takes you out of field goal range, I think.
Nah, Robbie gonna make it. Yeah,
What is
55 yards.
And it'll bring up 4th down.
I don't know.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up
Oh,
the
yeah, that's good.
linebacker to get into the backfield and spill
That's
the
good.
play.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
I probably would have fucking made it if I just would have done a simple fullback dive.
When you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all state quarterbacks, receivers.
I really did
Good
think
tackle.
I thought you were gonna do a fullback dive. So I thought you were gonna do a pick, and I'm like, I ain't gonna let you do just a normal pitch like that.
Vikings getting the football back
So
here.
I
Last week,
caught it up the
lost to New
outside,
England 24-10 from
and I was
Minnesota.
daring
Kirk
you to
Cousins
run it
had
up the
defeated
middle.
Aaron Rodgers the week prior, and then he was trying to do the same thing to Tom Brady, but he could not do it.
That's hard to do in Foxborough.
No,
isn't it? Really
not good.
difficult to beat Tom Brady anywhere. But the Vikings now have to turn the page and look ahead. They're still battling for one of the wild
Dude,
card
oh,
spots.
did you see the Miami
Still within
game?
a
Oh my
and a half
god,
Yeah.
dude, that was
North.
fucking
They
crazy.
will play the last week of the season, week 17, in Minnesota against Chicago. That game could mean something. But more
No!
this week coming up.
Come on, guys. Cook, you gotta get going,
Seattle.
buddy.
They need that one desperately.
Trying to stay above 500.
I'm
right
making
now,
you
6-5
one-dimensional,
and
which is
1.
good, but not so good if I can't stop your fucking pass.
Second down, Cousins. He'll find Thielen.
How he catches that, dude?
Right at the
God damn.
45-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and
No!
Yes, let's go.
God!
Man, he got in there so
Yeah,
quickly,
you got me
Charles.
on that
What can
one.
the
I thought you were gonna play a
offense have
zone.
done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a
What's his
clue
name?
that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming
Who?
at you.
The punter?
You change the blocking
The
scheme.
punter?
Matt Weil.
Maybe go to max protection.
Oh.
The biggest ones maybe bring your
Weird
running
ass
back in to
name.
try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero
He picked for
resulted.
Give him
the
11 yards
Steelers,
that time on the
Panthers,
return.
and the Cardinals
And the
before he
Niners
came
will
over
go
to
on
us.
offense.
He was on a
First
new
and
team
10.
for like
The
every year he's
49ers
been in the
offense
league, I
making
guess, or
its way
something.
back out there. And fortunate to get points on the board last
Well, I
time.
mean,
They had
ever
a really
since
long
your
field goal to
fucking
do so.
your kicker
In today's game,
when he
are so
missed that
good and so skilled.
game against the Seahawks,
That we almost started to
Yeah.
like ever since he started sucking, I don't even know if he's with the team anymore.
Well, Blair Walsh, he's with the Seahawks, or he was, and then they cut him.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can
Then we went for Kai fullback, and he missed a couple. I mean, he was better, but he missed it. He still missed.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, you gotta block that guy, man. That's a first down at least.
Yardage and be backed up to the 25. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play.
I like the game so far.
It's pretty. I do too. I really like this game. As long as we can find a way. As long as we can find a way right here.
He'll set up a throw. Steps away to his left. He can run. And a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
No!
Back to right around the 26-yard line.
Man, I wish I had Kaepernick. I was trying to slide, dude. I don't know why it didn't register.
Well, I know they made a thing where the low overall quarterbacks won't have the IQ to slide.
What?
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Speaking of Kaepernick, dude, I check my Instagram. Kaepernick7 just made a post.
Wow.
He knows I'm talking about him.
I follow Cap too, I think.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
I wanted to play for a team, dude, but poor guy. The Redskins were talking to him last time I heard, but I don't know what happened to that.
They shut it down, I guess.
This one away.
If the Redskins did sign him, would you stay with the 49ers, or would you play with the Redskins a couple times?
Bro, are you kidding me? Okay, I know I'm a Kaepernick fan, but I'm a loyal 49er, dude. Like, once he left my team, he's gone, bro. Like, I'll support my team no matter what. Put any quarterback, put the shittiest quarterback on my team, and that's who I'm gonna support.
Yes. Well, I supported the Vikings, and they had Ponder and Tavares Jackson.
Yeah, but y'all had AP.
True.
It's gonna be a long day for you.
Back to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Goodwin. And he's able to get out to the 32.
Maybe I should have took that outside.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face
that's all you have for a passing game is that short screen.
To throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the
yeah,
field,
you're blocking my passes pretty good, or I'm just I'm just too scared to pass with this QB.
Once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. They'll toss it to Breida, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to do that, so I brought both my safeties in, because I didn't know what side you were going to go to.
Bradley Pinion to punt this one away. Back deep is Marcus Sherrills, taking it about the 16.
Is that Juice? Wow.
Juice check.
Excellent return
Juice
that
check.
time, 26 yards. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
you got to get another touchdown.
Yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Come on, Treadwell. This is why we need to cut you.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you
Treadwell
don't throw it
can't
right on
catch.
the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. To throw, Cousins throwing for his running back.
Why the flat's open? Damn it!
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 15 and a first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because
catch that B-Win.
Someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
That's why we signed you.
Carolina did that against Denver. They lost the game ultimately.
Did you see the Cowboys kicker made a 62-yarder?
in that game in Super Bowl 50?
Go!
Fuck the Cowboys.
Good.
More pressure at the passer.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Look,
The
come
Vikings
on.
3rd down. They've hit it 50%.
Nah, I didn't see. I don't watch the Cowboy games.
This is 3rd and 11.
They got fucking lucky as fuck, dude.
Now Cousins. Over the middle.
There we go.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
There's 3 fucking people in the middle.
13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
To throw is Cousins.
There we go.
He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I just threw the wrong play.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Back to the ground.
Oh.
And they'll go backwards.
Oh, come on, guys.
To the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Throwing is Cousins. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Call it a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. This will be caught at
No, first down.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of
Yes.
bounds right at the 3. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Bailey able to knock it through.
God knows, I'll take that right now.
This is a 10-point game at 16-6. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6.
I have 3 field goals in this game already.
Let's hope we don't get that again, please.
I know.
Can we see a few touchdowns here
Holy
and there?
That'd
shit.
be nice. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us
Possession catch, dude. Possession catch.
Does that guy get on the field on this drive?
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd
Oh, I
and 10.
just took out Mullins.
Catch of the game for George Kittle.
You'd have to look at the replay on, well, like when it's on YouTube. I just took out Mullins.
First catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength.
There we
Try to
go.
I'll take a fucking field goal right now too at this point.
But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Yeah, who the fuck is this?
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On that incompletion, since we're hitting the home stretch of the regular season here, wanted to talk about some of the sack leaders on the defensive side of the football. Not too many surprises, really, if you look at the top 7 or so. Aaron Donald, he's number 1 right now, 16.5 sacks.
That just tells you the greatness of Aaron Donald, that it's not a surprise to us that he leads in sacks. yet he's mainly a defensive tackle. Usually those guys are not on the top of the leaderboard. It's usually defensive ends and outside linebackers. Some of the other names in there, of course, Von Miller. He's second, and Chandler Jones right behind him. J.J. Watt, Jason Pierre-Paul, Myles Garrett, and Danielle Hunter also chasing that number.
The Niners on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's good one. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
You just saved me a timeout. I'm going to go for it.
Defense with a timeout. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They run forward with Breida.
No.
Some room to maneuver.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
There. A big play on 4th down.
Brandon, this is a good spot in the field
Didn't
to go
get
for
it. I
it.
was
A
going
lot
to
of
get the
coaches
ball.
call this no
I was
man's
hoping to get
land.
it at midfield.
A field goal is no short thing, and neither is a punt. They made the right choice, went for it, and picked up the first down.
The 4th down run successful.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm like, if I stop you, I'm down by
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. Back to throw here. Buying time.
Go block, kiddo.
And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
I'll take a field goal. I don't mind it, but I prefer a touchdown.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Detroit! They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
I get bored after
there. As the first half is
that's why it was so big for me to fucking score.
The 49ers have cut it back within a score. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
On 1st and 10, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. He's got a man, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
58 yards. Can I get it?
So they are going to call on Dan Bailey here. His career long is 56 yards done in Seattle. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
No, you can't.
So they are going to call on Dan Bailey here. His career long is 56 yards done in Seattle. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. That's it for the first half. 2 more.
I was trying to get it as far left as I could so that it was more of, on that side.
A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. That's fielded in the end zone.
Dude.
A beautiful fake. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things.
I don't know who these people are, man. They keep calling me
with a 1st and 10
shit like
at
that.
the 41-yard line. Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. On 1st down, Murray. And an alley to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the 3rd quarter. Because in the 1st half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan, been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
Here's Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. A Vikings 1st down. Diggs able to find his way free and get the catch from Cousins. From the red zone now, Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? What a really nice game right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking.
Oh my fucking god! I'm fucking there!
The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
That was good.
God, I baited that like nothing.
Bailey now to kick this one away.
I seen you coming, so I'm like, well, I got it over the top, so I just lobbed it.
Take it in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their 1st possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time. Most of the time in the 1st half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the 2nd half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
He'll look to throw. He gets
no, I missed.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before
you only
he's
have 76 yards
17
passing.
yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's
no, what the fuck? Bullshit. Come on, Anthony Barr. What are you doing?
Give him a gain of 37.
You got me with that motion. I thought for sure you were running it.
Marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
What the fuck?
Those types of plays that can
change my play. Oh, never mind.
the team towards a victory.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space.
Yes. Oh, get outside a little bit more.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? Third and goal. They stay on the ground.
No, they can't. Ah, they can.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own
16
26.
is all I'm going to hold you to.
Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. He takes
Don't make promises you can't keep.
29. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Okay.
I don't think it's time to
If I get 19, then you broke a promise.
Keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
To the right, and I was trying
It's
to
a
cut that
9-yard
side.
gain,
That was a
and
good
it
play.
keeps the drive moving.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Come on, possession.
Got hit.
I don't know what it is, but it's not registering when I say
Across the
possession.
NFL, all the buys are done, so the
Same thing
32
happened to
teams
me on the
have
last
played
drive.
exactly 12 games.
The last drive
And if
I
you
had.
look at the offensive leaders right now, Charles, starting with passing, Ben Roethlisberger at the top, but Patrick Mahomes is right on his heels.
Just 22 yards behind, and he's the guy that everyone is focused in on. He's fun to watch. How about the rest of the top 5? Matt Ryan, Jared Goff, and Aaron Rodgers. The guys toting the ball. Todd Gurley leads with 1,175 yards. Ezekiel Elliott right on his heels as well.
Yeah, those are the 2 1,000-yard rushers right now in the National Football League. Handoff
Go!
goes to Cook.
Get out of my way!
Break
Come on.
one tackle, but then quickly brought down. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. Murray.
Get off me.
He's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Cousins to throw it.
Boom.
And it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
2nd down, Cousins steps away. It's complete
Come
right
on.
around the 8.
Stay where you're
No
at.
gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but
yeah,
no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. And Bailey able to knock it through.
That's good.
And
That's
that
good.
will extend their lead even further. So he's got another field goal, his 4th now in the game. He's making it look easy out there.
He certainly is.
That's real good.
Always aiming
That's a
for
time off the clock.
swing of the leg that repeats under pressure, right? So nothing's
Time
different.
off the clock.
He's got that right now because confidence is breeding confidence.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
It would have been better if I could have punched it in.
The 49ers. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that.
Yes. Oh,
It's fucking pass interference, dude. Really?
Super tough.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. With that incompletion, let's have a little fun and give a shout-out to the latest 1,000-yard rusher in the NFL, Tom Brady. Only took him 19 years, but he got there.
Did you really have to go snarky there on Tom Brady? Getting 19 years to get to 1,000 yards?
We praise him on everything, the incredible career, but, man, 19 years for 1,000 yards, that's something.
What I really enjoyed was how he celebrated it. When he got there, giving the first down signal like he was Cam Newton or someone, I think even he understood, you know, all right, 1,000 yards for me. This is kind of funny.
Yeah, he had a big smile on his face. Also, he did tie Brett Favre for 3rd all-time. Looking for Garcon, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They run it again with Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Cousins now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back. You're down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
The throw left side complete to Treadwell. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down. Cook. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Oh, there's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less. Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can hunker down and get it done.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Play fake. Cousins. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. That'll be taken in the end zone. Look at the spin. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And now look at him go. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. In for the score. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone.
Oh.
But whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
Again, this is Cook, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8.
4:19. Yeah. No, I work at 5 o'clock. I leave by 4:30.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Third and long for Cousins. A quick hitter complete. It's Morgan. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to find your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Now the Niners get there and bring him down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Matt Wild now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Being chased out left. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. This will be caught at the 5. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. You'll have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Cousins. He's got his man on the crossing route. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete.
Oh, shit. No.
And this is going to be 49er football.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
Finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly
I don't know
chance
what
to do a little extra coaching next week.
Here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
Looking to throw. Flushed out right. Throwing right in that It's complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Cousins here to throw. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Cousins just going to take this one down to a knee and into. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come
Hey, I gotta go to work, boy.
But it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams.
Good game. I gotta go to work.
And you know people
All right.
love this game.
No, I don't work
Also
today.
love baseball games that are
All right,
14
see
to
ya.
11
All right.
with 3 or 4 home runs
Yeah, later.
mixed in.